I was thinking, again, I'm not going to make it. I'm more of like, this is the writer's room and someone else could make it if they choose to, or they could deem it unmakeable. You know, the text, good risings, Pharaoh, blessed risings, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, temple today, Pharaoh, the temple needs its Pharaoh. What if you remade that, but it said that the message was from Costco, and it said, Costco today, executive, Blessed Risings executive, the Costco needs its executive. And then it would be like, who TF texting my dad or something. I don't know, it could work. Who TF texted my damn grandpa? Listen, Jack, how do I print from PDF? 1998, 877 million views. Okay, this is Family Affair by Mary J. Blige. Think it percolating, automating. Elon Musk is he. Keep it cybertrucking, sucking, fucking. Dance to dance for me, for me. I don't think this is Family Affair by Mary J. Blige. I wasn't listening. Is this okay? No. Skip me one. Let me get the bass on that. Oh. Whoo, it's popping it. I don't know it like right away, but that's a funky bass line, bro. Let me get guitar plus organ, please. Percolating. Oh, no. This is, oh, it's so obvious. I'm so embarrassed. Hit me, baby, one more time. Baby, one more time. There we go. That's crazy, dude, that it's got, I didn't know it had that bass line trucking along under the skin there. Oh, holy, man. Me at the next function? Yo, the bass line on Hit Me Baby One More Time goes pretty crazy. It goes pretty crazy. Everyone else being like, is this dude actually 34 years old? I'm sorry, we gotta stop. That is horrible. All right, it is a Halloween Hit Me Baby One More Time, or Christmas. It's some holiday, that's for sure. Let's play some headbangers. Beautiful risings, Pharaoh. Thank you. Costco today, Pharaoh? The Costco needs its Pharaoh. I mean, the executive. Any questions? Yes, several. Oh, man. 'Tis the season. Risk of rain today, Pharaoh? You're in the wrong ancient empire, motherfucker. Take your ass to Babylon, bitch. We ain't playing we don't play Risk of Rain here. Take your ass to Retromation Stream. You're in the world of Isaac now. Buckle up. I'm sick of this guy, by the way. Not Tomo, but I'm sick of his behavior. Dude throws up on my floor. We have like heated floors. So I wake up, I go downstairs, there's like vomit on my floor already, Tomo spaghetti. But then, because of the heated floors, the shit has been like cooking from 2 a.m. until 5:45 a.m. So it's like a puke pancake. I gotta get out the damn spatula, scrape it off, give it a flip, put some chopped bananas on top of it, maybe some walnuts, and serve it for breakfast. It's disgusting, man. Tomo! I don't know if you can hear the tongue. The tongue is Tomo's tail hitting the cable of my microphone into the side of my PC. You're playing with fire, buddy. You can stay here. Just stay here. Oh my God, he's scratching my hand. Here. Come here. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to put you on the webcam, okay? Here's that attention you ordered. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Hello. Hello, buddy. I don't have to say anything. I got a cat. Good argument, but I have a cat. Wait, Tomo, why don't you go sit on this over here? If you go sit back here, you'll have a nice sleep. It's an area that Ruka hasn't like colonized yet. He'll probably start like right after you start to sleep there, and people would love to see it. The other weekend I saw someone pass out drunk after one beer. I know how this sounds. Oh, son of a bitch. That actually seems like they should talk to a doctor. That's not fine. Like, I don't mean to say like, oh, little bro has no tolerance. I mean like something's not right in the endocrine system. Maybe they just didn't want to hang out with you. Little bro should have stayed home. He said it's his day off. I think I missed like 12 Santas.
Stop. Results.
We take those. Qualifying is good enough.
Finish.
It's a scary one. Don't even talk to me, Joe. Don't even talk to me. Everybody's good at different things, okay? I don't even know how to think about. I'm a rhythm Andy. I'm certainly not like a musical bandwidth Andy. Like if 3 different sounds are playing at the same time,
3, 2,
that's tough for me to delineate. It gets the waters get muddy. Just count in 4s. Justin's reaction when the vampire only makes 3 sounds.
round 3.
Sorry, I just had to. Streamer, please add no weighing. You guys need to think. I'm not gonna add an emote per stream. That's like 200 emotes per year. It'll look like, you know, Yahoo checkers chat in 6 months. A robot in Korea just killed a man that it confused with a box of vegetables. Okay, first off, I need to know more about this story. Secondarily, why was it trying to murder that box of vegetables? How did it kill him? Also, I gotta know. I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, I guess, but maybe it just crushed him. That's like less, that's just more traumatic. A robotic arm confusing a man for a box of vegetables. Listen, I couldn't read like the rest of it, but there's a part of me that's like, if you're the robotics engineer, shouldn't you know not to be between the robot and the box of vegetables conveyor belt? That seems less like the robot's fault and more like a workplace accident that happened to involve a robot. Victim blaming? Bro, the robot's the victim. The dude was dressed like a box of vegetables.
1, 2.
Be respectful.
Sword.
So, someone should be respectful to the robot is all I'm saying, okay? The dude doesn't know what he's doing. He's literally made of transistors and polystyrene. Would no weighing work in place of an ooh? I'm just saying I can't add an emote every stream. Then, because again, you gotta realize part of being, having a long-term time horizon for something like streaming is reducing drag, okay? What you should not do is be like, hey, add an emote every stream and then remove an emote every stream. There's you're gonna be on that for like 2 weeks. And then eventually for 6 months, you're going to be like, oh, I got a little busy. I'm going to stop removing emotes. And then all of a sudden, your chat is going to look like a text from like a 55-year-old person. It's just going to be nonstop. Like people are going to join your chat and they're going to be like, what is going on? It's nonstop like emotes I've never seen before. I have no idea what they're referencing, etc., etc. We gotta only add the good stuff. It's like building a playlist, you know? If you're building a playlist that's called like best songs ever, you don't listen to an album one time and then every album you add the best song. You're gonna end up with a 1,200 track playlist where you only like 25 of the songs. And then there's like 1,100 songs that are pretty good, but just because it's the best song, on Gaga 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 doesn't mean it's one of the best songs ever made, as much as I do enjoy Spoon. Then you remove those ones? I just don't want to waste my time doing that. Now I'm like a fucking emote shepherd or something like that, culling the herd and then birthing the emotes every day. Just let me talk into the microphone. You got like 1,000 emotes to express your emotions. You can figure it out. There's, no way isn't good enough for this. Ain't no way is not good enough. We need no weighing. We need 1,700 different Joels. Everyone's, by the way, saying we want you to add more emotes. After we added Joel, people were like, Joel's not good enough. You need like no spin Joel. You need backward spinning Joel. You need big Joel. You need small Joel, upside down Joel. 6 months later, you look back and you say, kind of cringe. Kind of cringe. Potato salad or macaroni salad? Don't care, didn't ask, plus you're from the Midwest. Shit got me laughing. You see the Enter the Gungeon developers tweeted a map of America with the location of all of their House of the Gun Dead arcade cabinets. There's one in California, none in Oregon, none in Washington. First reply I saw, why are there none in the upper Midwest? There's like 6 in Illinois and 4 in Indiana. Because nobody lives there, dude. Let's start talking about the fact that there's not one from San Francisco all the way to Seattle. Like 38 million people live there. You're going to be like, there's not a single one in Idaho? Like, relax. Isn't that why you moved there? Is because there's nothing? Then you're like, what the heck? Nobody ever comes to Boise. I thought that was half of the appeal. Illinois is the 6th most populous state. It has a cabinet! Toilet, dog, hammer, snake. My morning routine. But like, here's my thing. Was the robot doing its job and the guy walked in front of it? Or was he standing to the side of the robot and the robot turned and was like, I've identified you as vegetables. Lights out. If he got between the robot and the vegetables, then it's a workplace accident. If he was minding his own business and the robot sought him out, then that's a murder. I can have like empathy for the guy and his family either way. I'm just saying. Can you explain what Alex Toussaint means by third and second? I don't get it. I'm not speaking about the Peloton today. The rides went fine, but I'm a little bit pissed off, ironically, just joking mostly, that I said I was in the Peloton sub-community last night and I said, I'm a little tired, so I'm just going to put on some relatively easy rides tomorrow. My legs are going to need it. Then JRH, lowercase letters, bunch of numbers comes in and says, hey, how about this ride right here? 45-minute Alex Toussaint hip-hop ride with a fire playlist. I say, you know what? I'm a nice guy. I tend to pick most of the rides. Let's mix it up. I'll let someone else pick a ride. Pop it in. Dude's like, hey, for the first 25 minutes of the ride, you're going to go 85 cadence, 55 resistance out of the saddle. Oh, your legs hurt? Sorry. Fuck off. Eat shit, idiot. And then also, the dude like pedals for 10 seconds and then he's like, he stops pedaling. He's like, I'm looking into your soul. I'm telling you, you can do this. And I'm like, you're not even doing it. And I never get annoyed when the instructors don't pedal. But this time I'm like, he programmed the ride too hard. You have to pedal next time so you know it's too hard, so you make the next ride a little bit easier, okay? Anybody could just be like, 120 cadence, 100 resistance, and then stop pedaling and go, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have like a baseline. You couldn't hang? My output was fucking cracked. I'm not calling anybody else out, but we were munching the damn watts on that one. My legs just hurt like a son of a gun afterwards. Anyway, second is when your hands are on the elbow. Third is when your hands are on the X-wing. I can't believe I was fourth. How was the playlist though? It was pretty good. It started with T-Pain's Booty Going Up. I ain't got no problem spending all of my money trying to see what's up. Tavern music. And by the way, I'm sick of you sensitive babies calling this game like racial profiling. Gen Z, when they ask us who sang the song that sounds like Elvis, and I point to the bird that looks like Elvis. That's not racial profiling. The dude's an Elvis impersonator. You guys don't, you got your glam rock and your punk confused and you're trying to tell me that you know what's up? How often do you sing while riding? Only when the impression that I get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones comes on. Oh, there is no Joe. So third's supposed to be slower and stronger. Has he ever ridden a real bike? Listen, I don't know. I was doing the hand movement, but at the same time, I was like, this is not changing the effect that it has on my body. I'm like, my forearms are not sore, Alex. My legs are killing me. How about like a minute of recovery in this 45-minute ride? No, the best you can do is 1 minute, do whatever you want. Makes me sick, bro. I was singing a lot during the Atlantis ride. Jay, the Atlantis ride is like, it's the closest I get to like, I'm trying to think of the right word. It's the closest I get to meditation. When she says, I recommend putting your foot in your mouth at any time. Feel free. I'm like, she's so right. Whew. Me when Alanis says a bunch of stuff that's not ironic and says how ironic it is, and yet you believe in behavioral economics. You're unwilling to suspend your disbelief for a 3.5-minute pop rock song. Isn't that ironic, D.L. Bonus
round. 3, 2,
That's ironic in and of itself. It figures. Life has a funny way. Sneaking up on you when you think everything's going wrong and everything's going right. It's not my favorite Alanis song, but I do like when she does cool girl voice. Life has a funny way of looking around when everything gets you down and everything blows up in your face. You know what I'm saying? To the sky. We can do this. Not my favorite Alanis song. I'm more of an all I really want. I like head over feet. I like you live, you learn. I'll ride to one hand in your pocket. Thoughts on Hands Clean? I basically don't like any Alanis Morissette song that came out after Jagged Little Pill came out.
Listen, play. Listen, play. Listen, play. Listen, please.
Oh, I think I got the DQ to the end. Yeah. That one, I mean, I'm just gonna say, I made some mistakes, but the power-up removing the singer kind of ruins your life. That one sucks pretty bad. I used pitch, didn't even look at the guy. Okay, stream sniper. You know, and like the post-mortem after an exam, you'll be like, oh, I didn't know the answer to question 8. I was confused. Is it like QVC hydrolase or is it an enzymatic catalyst? And they're like, no, it's neither of those. It was actually coenzyme Q. He said it at minute 11 of lecture 6. You might not remember that. That was on October 5th. I have the recording right here. Thanks, bro. Weren't you the same dude, by the way, who before the exam was like, oh, I'm so nervous? You sandbagging piece of garbage. Oh, that exam was so hard. Yeah, that was a really hard one. Hey, class, we've never had this before. Somebody got a perfect on the exam. Oh, fuck, here we go. Let me guess. It was the motherfucker who said, I think I might have failed that when they popped out. Yep, they even answered some questions I didn't ask. It was Natasha. Oh, fuck it. Clap, 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 clap. Congratulations. Hope you enjoyed that. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to those who choose to celebrate. Drummers be like, oh, I got messed up when they changed the note. Just a little bit of drummer humor for you there. That's not true. Sometimes in taiko class, they ask us to hit the side of the drum instead of the middle. Okay, 2 notes. Sorry. I apologize for the factually incorrect joke. This one is real. You can't hide in this one. In the group games, you can hide a little bit. You know, by the way, my wife was roasting me. I can't... maybe I should have saved it for the next game or the inter-game period. She was roasting me for being the kid in high school who put up his hand, not for every answer. We win these. Anyway, long story short, yummy. In high school, I wouldn't be like, oh, that was me in middle school. But in high school, your English teacher would be like, you know, does anyone know what the chalice represents in Macbeth or something like that? Does anyone have any thoughts? And then a class full of 30 teenagers would just sit there with their hands in their pockets like... So you'd wait like 45 seconds, and then eventually, like, you're like, well, I answered the last question, but I'm going to put up my hand anyway. Otherwise, we're all going to be sitting here for an hour and a half just sitting there with the kevinjames.jpg, like not advancing. Like we're boring ourselves at this point. Can somebody else at least answer a question, even if you're wrong, so we can get some percolation going here? It's like you got the coffee maker filled up with water, you got grounds in the filter, but you haven't plugged the son of a bitch in yet. Then you got to be like, how about you? And then they always point at like the kid who never answers a question. And you're like, she doesn't know shit about what the chalice represents in Macbeth. But I do appreciate she's trying to get everybody involved. Hey, we got a 100% on the exam. Let me guess, it was the person who was scared of it. Oh, I bet you were that guy. I was not that guy. I don't know if it was more annoying, but sometimes, you know, there were classes where I was like, I'm like not doing well, and then I would be like, that exam was pretty hard. I'm a little apprehensive about it. But then like in high school, if I was crushing a class, and then like I crushed the exam, people were like, how'd you find the exam? I would always say like, I thought it was pretty easy, or like pretty fair. I don't know if people wanted to hear that. I don't know if they wanted to hear like, oh, it's the hardest exam of all time. And I'm like, brother, it's 10th grade. They literally just took all the questions that were on the end of term tests and then put them onto the exam. Me in 2002, after taking my 9th grade math exam, it was all right. Can you do a Shakespearean works tier list? No, I've only read like, I don't know, 5 of them. Romeo and Juliet, Taming of the Shrew, Hamlet, Macbeth. 5 more than me? Really? None Shakespeare's? In school here, in North America, if you do an English class for long enough, you'll do at least 1 Shakespeare. I haven't read King Lear, but I have seen The Lion King. 1994 and 2019. Isn't that Hamlet? I don't recall Simba grabbing a skull and saying, alas, poor Simba, we hardly knew him. It's crazy to me that D.L. Guiga has an opinion on Henry VI, the Shakespeare work, and then they said, have you read A Midnight Summer's Dream? That's not what it's called. Oh, son of a bitch, this is what I deserve for talking shit. Midnight Summer Dreams Monster. Literally someone just exploded rather than play this. When is NL doing a money spread? What, you want to go band for band? Post your mile time. I'm actually not very liquid right now. Maybe we could reschedule. Holidays are coming up. Maybe July? How about July? July 2024, I'm going band for band with chat. Except Mad Dog. And anybody else that decided to buy a Peloton.
Congratulations!
No! Are you shitting me, man? I gotta give you some credit. 308 perfects is crazy. That's a machine right there. I can't really be mad about that. We were going up against Keith Moon. Is that 100% perfects? I don't know. It's up there. I was also like, I guess you should never get the bonuses on that one because they're only bad or meaningless. Run Pigeon Run is around 340 or so. Least hardcore Headbangers Rhythm Royale player. Ghost 6 actually has 353 notes for the record. It's in a 9/7 time signature. AV Tear could never. Someone quit. Most patient Gen Z. What's up with this loading time? Symphony number 5. Kind of mid in comparison to Titus Andronicus. Am I right, Dio Guiga? Am I right? Which album? Probably like A More Perfect Union, if I had to guess. Call me Ludwig von Beethoven the way I just rewrote the Fifth Symphony. Whoa, oh, were you a little tired from your perfects in the last one? A little tired? Oh, did the satellite mess you up a little bit? I understand. I understand that, Run Pigeon Run 2 is basically easy to 100% FC, but Beethoven Symphony number 5, that's a tough one. If you've never seen an ice cream commercial before in your life, which is the only place you hear these old-ass tunes. Oh, I shouldn't have talked smack, bro. Come back.
Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play.
One more. Oh, come on!
Disqualified.
All right, we go again. Get the stream snipers out of the game. Stream snipers, when the person they're stream sniping loses in the second round instead of the finals. Okay, now don't leave the game. Don't leave the game, okay? That's no weighing. Well, in that case, I would probably add it. Can I get a link? That's a great emote. Why didn't you tell me? I thought it was going to be like classic, which was just kind of like, it's okay, but it's a little mid. I mostly added it to like, to placate the masses. Yeah, I'll add that. It's in 1,400 channels. There you go. It's going to ruin chat for like a minute, but then it'll calm down, and then it'll only come out in moments where we do it, and then it'll be funny. Looking at chat with that emote in there is kind of making me motion sick, though. It's not readable in the slightest. It's like TV static. Is there like a static version? A version that doesn't move? My laptop's getting so hot it's starting to burn my my legs. Okay. There is a static version. My stomach hurts. Yes, I will add no weighing. Okay, this is my game. It's also a great time for chat to just listen to some music that maybe they've never heard. Add a little culture into the stream. Next thing I know, this shit's gonna be like party rock anthem. Pee pee po pee 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 po. Pee 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 po 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 po. I don't know if I've ever heard this. If you want me to hear your national anthem, try winning some gold medals in the Olympics. Then get back to me. We have a great alpine ski team. Okay, I'm in sports that people watch. We won the World Cup recently. I'm in sports that I watch. Let's be honest. Hold. The end. We made it. Can we get a national anthem tier list? Canada is in the C tier. I don't take offense to that. I don't think Canada's anthem is that good. It's not as good as the Star Spangled Banner, for sure. But the Canadian flag is in the top 30 flags worldwide. Simply because there's 150 flags worldwide that are just either a cross and a variation on that, or 3 vertical or horizontal color stripes. So by default, we're in like the top quintile. US anthem goes hard, for sure. I give respect to the US anthem. 2 anthems I'm not upset to hear at hockey games. Although it is pog when you go see a hockey game and you realize there's only 1 anthem because there's 2 Canadian teams playing. And you're playing a Canadian team, so you're probably gonna win. 2 shelled individuals. You hate to see it. No! No! Give me after party! People are garbage at after party, bro! After party, that's my like fastest skater competition and the skills competition. We need after party. Final ride doesn't play to my strengths. Okay, we're relaxing, but we gotta hit the power-ups. I'm committing to power-up strat.
Memorize. 3, 2, 1, play. Stop. Memorize. 3, 2, 1, play. Stop. Memorize.
I couldn't get that one.
1, play. Stop. Memorize. 3, 2, 1, play. Stop. Memorize. 3, 2, 1, play. Stop. Memorize. 3, 2, 1, play. Stop. Don't cry.
Oh!
3, 2, 1, play. Finish.
Well, you got me on that one. Yeah, my brain broke. I went for the power up, missed it, and then I was like, the pattern's too fast for me, so I didn't know what buttons to press. By the time I regrouped, they were 7 minecarts past me. One day, and I know like, there's a little cope here, don't get me wrong. One day we're gonna get the first power up and the second power up, and one of those fuckers is gonna be speed, okay? And then you're all gonna be sorry. Instead, it's fucking crumbs and XP as the day is long. One day it's gonna happen. By the way, never beat me in a game and then type sowwy with 2 W's. It's so embarrassing. We as a society, we need people who aren't afraid to be confident villains, okay? And Sato Mori, thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. Thank you. We need people who aren't afraid to be the villain. DL Guiga embraces it. I think I embrace the heel energy as well. DL Guiga will be like, calibrate your bike. And I'll be like, listen, motherfucker, the only calibration you need to know is that all 4 of my rides stay within 10% of the same output. Your first ride is a PB, and then your second ride is like 70% of the output of the first one. That's the only calibration you need, Chicago motherfucker. You got to play into the energy a little bit, okay? You'll be like, maybe I will. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, but negative 20% in your toast? Listen, though. This motherfucker is always like, the calibration could be off by plus or minus 15%. He never talks about the plus 15%. He never considers the possibility that maybe my bike is actually hampering my efforts, and as soon as I get this son of a gun calibrated, we're going to the damn moon, man. He probably calibrated? No, I'm not, because Google, watch this. How to calibrate Peloton bike. This is why I'm not going to do a calibration. You ready for this? It's loading. Their website is cooked, okay? This story is exclusive to bicycling.com members. We're not going to be doing that. Take me to the official Peloton support. Step 1, receive a physical calibration kit from our member support team. Step 2, remove the water bottle holder and sweat guard using a Phillips head screwdriver, 3mm and 4mm Allen keys. 2, on the console, tap the 3 dots on the bottom right and then tap About. 3, in the box that appears, tap the top right-hand corner 10 to 20 times until a sensor calibration screen appears. You will now see a sign that says, Welcome to Sensor Calibration. Tap Get Started. Turn the resistance knob all the way to the left and tap Calibrate. Once you see min resistance calibration, tap max resistance and turn all the way to the right. When complete, this stuff is all easy. I'm skipping 5 steps here that are all really easy. Step 7, tap Next on the screen to begin the 31-step calibration process. That's what, it's a 15-step process, and step 7 is like, by the way, there's 31 steps inside of this one step. So just to assuage your ego, no, I'm not going to be doing that. I'll wait till the piece of shit Android tablet dies, which will probably happen in like under a year from this point onwards. Then I'll get a Bike Plus, and then I'll keep cooking your ass, okay? You just got to be patient. I beat you on 2 of 3 rides. What happened on the second ride, DL Guiga? What happened on the second ride? DL Guiga's going to the golf course and playing match play instead of stroke play. Come on, brother. We're both dads here. We know how the game's played. Saw we. Yeah, you're supposed to say saw we. Did you talk about how Ohio legalized marijuana, which basically makes it Canada now? You know what's crazy? People from Ohio are so from Ohio that they're bragging about being 8 years behind Canada. Socially. Please tell me this game wasn't made in Ohio. This is a big deal for me. I'm happy for you, though. I ain't mad at you. Could be worse. Could be Indiana. So true. Let's just name every state in the union. They all got problems. Wake up, honey. A new tactics game just dropped. What is this? This is Wantless, Solace at World's End. It's a tactics game similar to something you might think like an XCOM. But one of the hooks here is that it's designed around having these big bursts of turns. So, you know, sometimes you'll be playing a tactics game and you'll be like, on this turn, I don't really have the currency to do what I need to do. I don't have the action points. So you're just like, I'm going to hunker down. In Wantless, you can have a huge turn for yourself, but you can also make a mistake that creates a huge turn for the enemies, because every time you act It gives every enemy more action points. It also has, in theory, an almost incalculable number of possible upgrade paths. You can choose, we'll figure it out as we go in. Exclamation point Wantless. It came out on Steam today. We may want to lower the volume just a little bit here. I do like to hear myself talk. The last report aired 6 years ago. Me waiting for season 2 of Severance, am I right? 99.5% of us are gone. Wantlessness is a state of perfect fulfillment, after all. When you get one onion ring in your French fry order? Probably. They're a quiet bunch, the wantless. Most believe it's better than just living your life. Me? I desperately hope it's better than just dying. Hang on, I have to interrupt myself. The El Guiga in chat said my entire life I thought it was pronounced port shed. We're teaching people here on the stream today, okay? Before the invention of Twitch.tv, you would go your whole life thinking it was called port shed, and then one day you'd be having a conversation, and you'd be like, hey, did you hear that new port shed album? And everyone would look at you like, what are you talking about? Twitch has made that obsolete. I had a friend in university. I remember one time she was talking about a movie, and she said, is it anime? She was 19 or 20 years old. And I said, anime? What is that? And she said, you know, like Japanese cartoons. And I was like, anime? Ghibli playing Bloodborne. This monster is called Amy G. Dalla. These are the boy's wants. Ready to lead him into blissful slumber? It's pepperoni pizza and 2 episodes of Better Call Saul. Snuff out the patient's wants. Okay, what do they want? Bread and circuses, happiness, comfort, love, success, admiration, peace of mind, that slice of pizza lying in the fridge. I'm 2 for 2, man. What can I say? I know people. He's so back. In some ways, I never left. Hey, morning. You all right? Excuse me, my name is Think so. Happy for the boy. Are we expecting patients today? Word of an ambulant transposing lab spreads like a damn pandemic. Some are already waiting. Before you get back to it, you got some synapses from the patient's mind maze. Let's do some neural forging together. Can I say I'm a sucker for cyberpunk dialogue, especially if they don't follow it up by saying something like, you know, an ambulatory blah is what's in the world of Zion. It's a blah, 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 blah. Basically, if it's not like the third Matrix movie. Just come up with cool words, say them, and I'll be like, whoa. Like me watching Johnny Mnemonic and finding out that he has a 250 megabyte hard drive in his head and going like, oh my God, he could put like so much data in that. Then I get a little older and I'm like, brother, that's like 50 songs. Dude's got like a car stereo up in the cerebrum. There she is, 6 years, huh? Let me try to jog your memory. As a transposer, the neural forge is your most important tool. It combines special data components, synapses, in the custom skills you can use during transposition. Of course, there's 3 types of synapses: form, effect, and efficiency, all required to forge new skills. Form synapses determine your skill's range, shape, and the number of effects it can apply. So this is where the myriad possible upgrades come in. Given the amount of upgrades in every category and the combinations you make of them, you can basically handcraft small batch made with love custom skills. They determine range, shape, and number of effects it can apply. Okay. Use LMB on aerial synapse 1 to slot it. We will do so. Effect synapses determine what your skill does to its target and its target types. Select strike 1. I'm imagining strike 1 does damage. And then efficiency determines how much it costs and its cooldown. Select duo oscillation. AP costs 2, cooldown 1. Once at least one synapse of each type is slotted, the resulting skill is previewed on the right. Can I say something? This is just like Thaumcraft in modded Minecraft. I got it all figured out. I put the right crystals on the altar. I right-clicked on the spinning book in the center, and I've crafted a new spell. Each equipped skill reserves discipline while it's equipped and frees it when it's unequipped. That's the discipline cost is determined by its synapses. Skill with a 1-turn cooldown will have a lower discipline cost than a skill with no cooldown. Okay. Don't you hate it when somebody installs a virus in your neural forge? Don't you hate it when someone bioengineers a virus that when it infects you, it causes your cells to mine cryptocurrency? Anyway, listen, this is Twitter insanity. We don't need to go down there during the sponsored bit. But did you see that? Did you see that tweet? Doesn't know how the computers or how cells work. It does get the people going, though. I just can't with this health site today. I'm going to put you in position 4. Go ahead and forge another one then. Okay, make it a healing skill to compensate for your habit of getting your ass kicked. Me eating half a banana after I'm forced to spend 25 minutes out of the saddle at 60 resistance. Okay, forge and equip a healing skill. I can do this. We go to the forge. Let's go to form. Let's go to effect. It's got to be cure, of course. And then the form, I guess we'll use the one that's available. It casts on ourself, casting range of 0. And then for efficiency, I guess we'll use the one remaining. I'm a genius. I figured it out all by myself. And now transpose today's patients with a nicely paced tutorial. It's me! I was promised thigh highs. Hang on, let me move my camera. I'm just kidding. I'm wearing... I don't know what you call socks, by the way. Thigh highs are obvious. But then there's like, what are the socks that I wear that come up to like your mid shin? Not your knee. Like I'm not wearing complete grandpa socks. Those are called crew socks. Okay. And then the ones that only go around basically your heel and a little bit up your Achilles, those are called ankle socks. There's a lot to learn on this planet, you know? There's like 1,000 things you learn about socks, and there's 1 billion things to learn about. It's crazy to think about. The patient request your objective displays here. Relieve them of 1 lesser spite. I thought it said lesser sprite, and I was like, you know what's not a lesser sprite? The one you get from the fountain at McDonald's. What are the 995 other things to learn about socks? How to put them on, how long you should wear them before washing them, how to place them back in your drawer after matching them. Do you just put them in loose? Do you roll them up into a ball? What to do when you wear a hole into them. I mean, do you want me to keep going? I only got 989 to go. What fabrics feel nice on your foot? What fabrics are appropriate for a gym type situation versus just a normal walk? Do you wear them with sandals? Do you wear them with Crocs, etc.? So it's a complicated world we live in. You know what I will say about socks, though? They should put a thread count on socks the same way they put it on sheets. Because I want to know, I mean, Kirkland's signature has not steered me wrong in the sock department, but there's times I might consider going up 30% thread count just to treat myself, and then saving the average thread count for like a gym sock or something like that. This is a pretty good idea, man. It's better than the thing that shaves your whole face by just the helmet that's exactly the same shape as your entire face. Okay. Check this out. Best move of my life. I'm undetected. I end my turn. You literally don't even know how toasted you are. I drop a fear missile on you. Ruin your life. And then there's a big part of me that says, why don't we just end turn? Oh no! Some enemy skills charge for a number of turns before they're cast. Certain charge skills are targeted on a specific entity. Targeted skills cannot be dodged and are unaffected by line of sight. Prevent a targeted skill from hitting its target by interrupting the caster with a push or disable effect. Well, how long until this goes off? I can't even break line of sight on this. Like I'm gonna get shot in the head. There's no easy way to say it. I don't know when they go off, but it will happen eventually. I'm dead. Yeah, this guy's mind maze feels a little unfair. You can use a neural onc to reestablish the connection. When your HP reaches 0, you get disconnected. You can use neural onc's special reconsumables to reconnect. Sure, I'll use a neural resurrector here. That was a like guaranteed loss, okay? That was like a tutorial scripted loss. I'm gonna move over to you and punch you in the head till you die. All undesirables eliminated. Good work, Mastermind. All you had to do was come back to life once. Transposition successful. I gotta make my headphones a little bigger. I think I'm increasing the headphone dent. My wife showed me a video of streamers revealing their headphone dents. And then she said, "Can I see your head?" And I already knew what was gonna happen. Because I have been wearing them a little tight, and I do have it's not as bad as the ones in the video, but it's definitely there. And it goes away after I don't have my headphones on for a few hours, so it's not permanent yet. It's good to get out in front of it. I mean, there's myriad things you could do here. Is this going to be the stream where he just says myriad a bunch? Myriad's just a good word. Most people don't use it ever. So when you see a real dude like me use it like 6 times, you're like, why are you saying it so much? It's like the same situation. You're like, I haven't ever seen anybody use snapping, repelling shock. Well, get used to it. You're going to see a lot of one-on-ones here, okay? Because we're doing unique stuff. Myriad is good. I'm a big cornucopia guy myself. Okay, well, listen, brother. We're not the same. Don't compare us. I wouldn't be caught dead saying cornucopia. Myriad, that's in a different ballpark, okay? Manifold. Now, manifold, that's a heck of a word. I'll give you some respect for manifold. Manifold's a great word because I think it can mean something that is in a filing cabinet. It can also mean something that's in a car, and it can also mean a quantity of something. In an ironic twist of fate, manifold has manifold meaning. Does that make sense? That might be an SAT word I don't fully understand. I'm going to give you a little push. I destroyed a memory, thus creating more instability. I didn't know it was going to go down like that, bro. Me, the guy that's being operated on right now, my postal code. You need my postal code? I know my postal code. I knew it this morning. Meanwhile, in my head, my subconscious just fighting demons nonstop. Remember that time when you graduated from high school on the last day on the school bus, the bus driver said, "Have fun in university," and you said, "You too," and then they closed the door in your face? That was the last time you ever spoke with your high school bus driver? We should mess this guy's whole life up. Just get around there. Take some memories from his childhood and put them into like college. Take some memories from college, put it into old age. Switch his phone number with like his neighbor's phone number when he was in the 3rd grade. Something in this maze feels off. Uh-oh. I'm all alone. Homegrown Simpson stuff. So true. It is crazy. I'm not going to say it. The timing is so good, man. Why do I still remember my friend's phone number from when I was like a little kid? But like, I've been living in this house for almost 5 months, and I still have to like come up with a mnemonic in order to remember the postal code. Do weighted gloves help your hands sleep better? I'm going to give you a +2. That's a clever joke. That could work in a stand-up special. I don't know if you stole it from like a podcast or something. I wouldn't tell anybody. I would just run with it. It would not? You'd have to put like a little spin on it. You'd be like, I couldn't stop biting my nails, so I bought weighted gloves, but then my hands fell asleep. Maybe it's a little too much sauce. Maybe it's a little too put upon. I mean, we're not in the writer's room here. We're spitballing. We're showing you the different things you can do with it, you know? So I was walking by the glove shop last night. So true. New glove shop. That's a classic. By the way, it's been up there for 3 days, the whole week so far. Nobody's mentioned the Christmas tree. Come on, we're trying to make everything a little bit more seasonal. I understand it's November. November doesn't have shit for decorations in Canada. You know, it's like, what do you get, like a snow-covered leaf or something like that? It's 2 pixels tall. It's actually like, I don't know, it's probably like 10 inches tall, but whatever. You were bumping Christmas songs in the car? Some of the things I say are made up, but that was not made up. I'm deep in Mariah season right now. I enjoyed Halloween for what it is, and now I'm ready to enjoy 2 months of Christmas ambiance. Because it's nice, so why wouldn't I? Now, mostly in the car. I bump Christmas songs with my kid in the car. When my kid's not in the car, it's like, you know, Bo knows this, Bo knows that, but Bo don't know jack, because Bo can't rap. So what do you know? The Fife Dog is first off the bat, no batteries included, and no strings attached, no holds barred, no time for move faking. Try to make some moves so I can bring home the bacon. You get the idea. But in the car, when the kid's in the car, yeah. Later on by the fire, something, something by the fire. A beautiful night, hey, a beautiful night. Ooh, walk. I don't really listen to the lyrics. It's more about the atmosphere, right? Headstrong, I'll take you on. When are you going to listen to normal music with her? I don't know, 34 months ago? I listen to normal music all the time. You try to cancel me for this one, moral majority. I'll even listen to music in the car that has swearing in it. You know why? Because she doesn't know what the words mean. And people use them IRL anyway. She's not 34 months old. Listen, brother, you don't take your kid in the car except when you take him home from the hospital. We spent like 3 months just staying sequestered in our house after we had our kid. Not to mention, maybe you forgot, it was in the middle of a global pandemic. Not people out there coming back from TwitchCon showing their COVID-19 tests. Who gave this to me? How dare you give this to me? Someone was at the function with the coronavirus. At least one person out of the 65,000 people who came had symptoms of the runny nose, fever, dry cough, shortness of breath. Come on! One person totally screwed us, man. You ever drink a Coke Zero and it tastes like a shrimp tail? Maybe that dude was onto something with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm going to say something a little... It's very, very slightly controversial. You don't have to peel and detail your shrimp to eat them, but it's better. I know that we're heavily in this, like, you know, authenticity equals better. I'm sure there's some dishes where they're like, we keep the whole shrimp in there, legs, peel, vein, and all. Maybe it makes me an entitled North American. Whenever there's still a shell, I'm like, come on, man. It's just take the time to take the shell off. It's not the most appetizing part of the shrimp. The problem is when they have the shrimp with the peel on it, but then they put a sauce on top of it. Now I gotta get my hands all saucy. For me, it's just if you're gonna put a sauce on top of the shrimp, I would prefer if you peeled it before you sauced it. Because then I got to think about, I got 2 choices. I don't like either of them. I'm digging my hands into the damn function, trying to peel the shrimp. My hands are getting half the sauce on them. I'm licking my fingers. I'm getting an infectious disease. Or I'm eating the shell. And the whole time I'm eating the shell, I'm like, it's not that bad, but I wish it'd be better if the shell wasn't on it. Sorry for being the customer or whatever, but I went to a place that had breaded unpeeled shrimp. Now that's crazy. That is insanity to me. That's the wrong kind of crunchy in my world. Focus. After party is the best final. Don't at me. I wouldn't say free win. You know, there's 5 people trying their hardest, but
It's all up to you. Up the body. 3, 2, 1, listen. Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play. Listen. Play.
shoo, shoo, shoo. Oh, did I miss anything? Everybody knows this, but this game has really illustrated it for me in vivo that people are just good at different things. Like, different brains are good at different tasks. I'm really good at after party. Not trying to have an ego about it. My brain is just good at remembering rhythms. I'm really bad at counting 3 different things at the same time. I'm also, for some reason, I'm really good at remembering rhythm, but I'm not really good at remembering rhythm in the fitness game. But then some people are like, oh, this one comes like really easy to me. Like, some people are saying, I don't know how to play Guess It. And I'm like, brother, they play a piano and you go, that's a piano. It's interesting. Even in kindergarten, I remember, I've always been the guy where, like, at the concert, when everybody starts clapping and then people start to lose the tempo, I'm like, are you even trying? But I guess it's just, you know, good at rhythm, bad at shapes. It's not an ego. That's why people, you guys have you need to talk to real human beings sometimes. People are like, it sounds like you're bragging. It's not, what am I going to do with good rhythm? Be the guy who shows up at the function and goes, hey, you know the song that goes ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky, tick, tick, tick? You know? Pitch. Bragging about pitch is braggadocious. You could be the best player at karaoke. What's my ass going to do? Finagle the tambourine? Yeah, I pull up to the function sometimes.
Wait for it.
I was first. Oh!
Stop. Guilty. Wait for it.
I was first again. How come all the pigeons aren't giving each other head in the theater? POV, you are Dave Coulier. In a way, this might be the least hard of all, though.
Stop. Guilty.
Fucking Mattis Yahoo ass beat on track 7. No, thank you. I'm feeling a strong 3 to a light 4. I'm feeling a strong 0 to a light 0 on that one. Mattis Yahoo's a flashback. Mattis Yahoo made an impression on me because I've only ever heard one of his songs once. And it was inside of an American Eagle Outfitters in like 2005. But it's stuck in my brain. Like it implanted itself. Young man, you've got the power in your hand. Smash your fist on the table, make your demands. Like, I was literally in the store for like 11 minutes, and 5 minutes of it was that music video on TV, and I remember it vividly. I don't know why it was such a formative experience for me. What'd you buy? Bootcut jeans? This lobby is not as cracked as a lot of our previous lobbies. A 1200, I almost didn't qualify with like a 1050 when we were playing earlier today. The best part of this score, though, is we have demoralized the rest of the lobby. They're going to look at this the same way I look at Nev and Joe and Dotzame, and they're going to be like, there's no chance. You can't put a price on that kind of psychological advantage. Cool Ethan in the lobby. I'm not even going to sing the song because I know Librarian's going to set it off by half a measure when they edit it together anyway. Make me look like I got no sense of rhythm. Make it look like I'm never gonna beat the allegations. I fixed it. Yola Tango voice, the damage is done. Hulk Hogan steps in for the duet, brother. I'm putting you in my little black book. Bro, I haven't seen Death Note. I lived, bitch. Yes, I lean on my reaction time there, okay? It's not cool, Ethan. That's cool, Nathan. That could be Nathan Drake. They meant incel? Fair enough. Cool Ethan really is kind of one of the first incels. Yeah? And now the kind of guy to say, just going to squeeze right past you. I do say that. That one is 100% me. You got me? In the grocery store, if some dumbass is standing in the middle of the aisle instead of off to the side, I do turn my body sideways and say, just gonna squeeze right by you. What else are you supposed to say? Please. Did I still get there? I tried to hit that last note a little early. Oh! 2 in a row? How did you win that game? Bro, that's what life is like in a Joe-less world. I didn't realize I was playing in the damn Tournament of Champions. You know what it is? I bet Ludwig went live. He's actually unschooled right now. All right, never mind. Joke doesn't even make any sense, but he's the only streamer with which I have, I don't know their schedule. They're not live in the morning, I think, but I have enough rapport with that they wouldn't be like, what'd he say fuck me for? They would find it funny, I think. Hey, NL, I got some new glasses today. The difference is crazy and everything is spinning. You may want to go back to the optometrist if that doesn't resolve. I swear to you this happened once. It was the second time I got glasses. So it was the first time I ever got like an updated prescription. I was 12. They gave me the glasses and one of the lenses was thin as hell. And then the other one was like the bottom of a glass Coke bottle, right? So I put it on and I was like, Mom, I don't know if this is normal. Like I can see fine out of one eye, but then the other eye is like a kaleidoscope. And then the optometrist was like, yeah, sometimes there's some getting used to. So they said, why don't you just take like a walk around the mall for a bit and then come back if it's not better? I took a walk around the mall and I was like, I really think these glasses are messed up. Then it turns out we went back to the optometrist and they were like, oh, it turns out you were supposed to be like a negative 0.2 in one eye, but we misread it and we put it as a -2. So like, it was 10 times stronger than it was supposed to be. They fixed it, but it took a while. Like, maybe you need glasses, bro. How ironic. Eat this lawsuit, lens crafters. That's the worst part is there's not even... Oh no, baby pig man, really? There's not even anyone to sue because the company that it was went out of business. Hey Sears, maybe try doing like one thing well. Like having employees in your stores or products that people want to buy before you start having like furniture sales, appliance sales, mortgage broking, a glasses store, and a pharmacy all inside of the same damn building. Stupid ass portrait studio. Got my dad posed behind my mom like Nosferatu with his hands on her shoulder. Hey, Kay, can you move your hands up a little bit? Yeah, that's good. Okay, say cheese. My balls. Whatever, I got visible dolphin. Huge. Yikes. Fuck. Yes. Yes! Sorry, Moon Monk. Nice 179.2% in fitness, by the way. How about fitting this L in your closet? Should be hard because it's probably full of L's you've taken trying to stream snipe against me, okay? Not that 70s game. No. It's all right. It's good to practice. At least it's not final ride. But man, I would love to see more after party. Wait, didn't I won the last one anyway. What am I sweating about? Hey. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. Let's go. Oh, I almost fucked myself. Now we got a party. Go, 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 get the power up. Please, please. It's not that late in the song. Did we do it? Oh, we did it! Sheesh! That's not even back to back. I think that's back to back to back. That's also my 10th tournament win. I know that because I just got an achievement. Joe getting the text at work right now. Hey, NL's about to win 4 in a row. Can you log on real quick? Sorry, we can't do open heart surgery on you today. I've got a family emergency. Skirt! And baby, when I get you. It's playing Kendrick Lamar for some because he's psyching himself up. He crashes his car on the highway, but it's like the end of Whiplash. He gets out. And he's like a little concussed and like bruised and battered, but he still doesn't want to give up. So he walks himself back to the controller and sits down and then beats me in the finals. And I look at him and I smile because we both won, even if it is damaging for ourselves. Some of these names, man. I mean, I'm named Ho Borvat, so like, don't get me started, but... Donkey. Oh, we both lost. I think my reaction time was better, though. I think my reaction time overall was better. Oh.
Watch.
Yeah. I so deserved. Oh man. Alright, that's fine, that's fine.
Disqualified.
You got me, kid. Good game, good game. Power up got me good, man. All I'm saying is that I got sound distorted and they got 2x points. That's all I'm saying. Oh, thank you. She frying chicken in there? She was frying chicken in there. Sorry, what? Thank you. Said your lunch is in the bowl. Me when my lunch is in the bowl? Bog! You look balder with your headphones off? You ever see that image with a bunch of like the 4chan NPCs and they're all talking, but it's one shared speech bubble and it says the same thing in the speech bubble? No reason. Enjoy. Is that us? No, it's that person and then everybody who's also said the exact same thing. It might not be you. You might be saying completely original sentences. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you to Headbangers developers. It's nice to see you here. Great game. You've made a great game. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have you seen Slackers? I don't think I can imagine any other streamer who might have seen it. Have I seen Slackers? What a ridiculous question. I love you, but I hate you, which brings to mind how much I love you. We could have worked things out, you know, in my little room, in my little locked room. I'm sorry that you had to settle for Dave, the one-dimensional man. He's filed under cocksucker in my little black book. Sweetness can rot your teeth, bittersweet cacophony, and you hold the key, you hold the... You think I don't know every word from Slackers? Devin Sawa, Jason Schwartzman. Kind of insane this information occupies space in your brain. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that sometimes when I hear a song, usually like during a Peloton ride, I'll hear a song that I've literally not heard since like 1998, and I still know 80% of the words. I'm like, what are you doing in there?